Hey y'all, it's Caitlin. New York Comic Con is right around the corner, and we got a huge list. Honestly, a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Of pops that are going to be part of the convention and shared with stores. So this is my want list. Let's get into it. Now I'm going based off the collective video that's on Funko's Instagram channel or blog, whatever you want to call it. So one, I'm just hitting on the characters that I like, the ones that I want. I'm not going through every single character or every single pop. And because it's grouped by the shared stores, that's the way I'm going to be going instead of the wave. So it's going to be kind of random, but let's go with it. So first off, the one character that's not on here, the one that were released today, I was waiting until, well, actually I've already filmed this video again. I'm like the queen of refilming videos because this is like the third or fourth time I've done it. But anyway, they announced one last one today, and it was a Disney theme that's going to be shared with Amazon. And it's a rock candy of Pocahontas. I want that just because Pocahontas is one of my favorites. So I'll probably try and go ahead and get that. If I miss out on it, I'm not gonna cry about it. I hope they make a regular Pocahontas rock candy, because that would be really cool. Anyway, so at Toy Tokyo, not too much that I am really into. I noticed that just about every single one of them are reused sculpts. I think that the Notorious B.I.G. is a reused sculpt. It might be a little bit different, but not by much. So I think that's kind of funny. The most exclusive shop that there is, so for the shared exclusives, and they're all reused molds. Anyway, so we thought that the orange Batman was going to be a red Batman, and when it was a red Batman, I was all for it. When it's an orange Batman, I would like to have it in my collection just because I'm a huge DC fan. But if I don't get it, I don't really care. I mean, orange is okay, but it's definitely not my favorite color. So yeah, I could totally pass on this one. I'm happy with my black one. I'm fine with just my black one. So at Hot Topic, now Hot Topic and GameStop / EB Games are getting the most exclusives, which that's not surprising. They usually do. Now the first pop. Okay, what just happened? Okay guys, so I don't know if I'll leave that last part in. I might, just so someone might be able to explain to me what happened. It wasn't your computer screens, it was my phone. It went all pink and weird for a minute, I don't know. But anyway, let's go on with this and see if that happens again. Hopefully it won't. But the one that I've wanted them to make for so long that's going to be shared with Hot Topic is the original Wonder Woman Funko Pop. So we are getting an original Wonder Woman. Finally. Long skirt, tiara going around the hair. Finally. So this is the way Wonder Woman looked when she was first put in comics, first created. So I think it's just, I think that's a given. When you're making comic characters, why not just start with their origin? But this was the original Wonder Woman that they made, which is, you know, it's standard Wonder Woman. Yeah, they did all pretty much the standard designs when these things first came out. So totally understand it for them to going, you know, classic simple route. But now that Funko is getting really popular, I don't understand why they're not just doing all the first appearances like this when they were you know, originally put into it. They're doing it with Marvel, but not so much with DC. So I'm very happy to have this Wonder Woman. The Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, I may get, I don't know, there are some of the actual Aquaman pops that are coming out soon from the movie that I have my eye on, so I might skip out on this one. It's cool, but there's nothing too exciting about it. The only other one on Hot Topics list is the 5-star Harlequin, the pink and white version. Now, if you guys look at my banner, the pink and white Harlequin, who is actually behind me here, is on my banner because she's the second favorite in my collection. Just because I love the way she looks. I love Harley Quinn, and I don't know why. This pop came out at a time when I was still kind of anti-pink. I was going through an anti-pink phase. I was into My Little Pony, and Powerpuff Girls, but I was I didn't like pink. For some reason, that pop converted me. That pop converted me. It's still not like my favorite color in the world, but I like it a lot better now. But yeah, I think the pink and white thing for Harley is really pretty. I don't know why, I just do. I think it's cute. So yeah, I'm very excited about that one. Now there's only one that is exclusive to the con in general. I'm sorry. If I keep adjusting, I'm sorry, guys. Ever since the little tripod lost a leg, it's been a little weird in the angling. It's probably just me, but anyway. So, there's only one that's exclusive to the con itself, and that is the glow-in-the-dark Funky Phantom from Hanna-Barbera. It's limited to 1,000 pieces. Part of me feels like there's probably really only 999 available, because as much as he loves it, I'm pretty sure Brian Moriarty probably keeps one for himself. I would have too. If I was the CEO of Funko, I would say, let's make every hot girl pop that we can, and I'm going to have one of each at least. So, I totally get it. But yeah, so that wooden pop that I was wanting to get, I don't remember the show. I remember seeing the character, but I don't remember the show. But I think it's a really cute design. I love that it's all glow in the dark. So yeah. Usually when it's like full on, like the plastic itself is actually glow in the dark, the glow on it is amazing. And after flocked pops, glow pops are probably my favorite to collect, so. But again, not something I'm going to cry when I don't get it, because no way in crap I'm getting this pop. So for Books A Million, I grew up on the Brady Bunch. And when they showed the pops of them, you know, they bring back memories, I will say that. But at the same time, there's nothing too dynamic about the pops themselves. So I was planning on just getting Alice, because she was my favorite character. And it really upset me that they didn't make Jan. I get it now. Because for New York Comic Con, we are getting a 2-pack of Jan with George Glass. Now, if you don't know who George Glass is, he is her make-believe boyfriend. She was trying to be popular, she was trying to be, you know, on Marsha's level, and I was about to say she always talks with him on the phone, so usually I edit the ring out. I've been doing that a lot lately, but I'm gonna leave that in there because that was actually perfect timing. Anyway, she talks with him on the phone a lot, that's why she is carrying the phone in the pop. Now, I watched Nerd Therapy's video when they were going through this, and I agree with them. They're going to have to up the price a little bit just to justify the extra packaging. Because even though it's just empty space, the plastic and the cardboard is going to cost a little bit extra for the company to do. So I understand they charge $15 for a regular pop for cons. I want to say $20 for a 2-pack. So if they put it at like $16 or $17, I totally get it. If they price it at a full-on $20 or more, I may have to skip out on it. Because I am not... Even though I'm paid $23 total for that Ding Dong pop this morning. Or this afternoon. I don't know if I can justify paying $20 for Jan. I always liked Cindy better. But she was the cuter. But honestly, I kind of relate to Jan a little bit more, but I don't know. It just depends on how I feel in the time, and again, what the price is on that one, and whether I pull the trigger on it or not. So for GameStop, or /EB Games if you're in Canada, we have a 2-pack of Superman and Flash. This is really cool, because that is something that's been referenced a lot in DC. There was a comic on it, I think that's where it originated. There was a episode in Superman the Animated Series where they raced each other, and until I saw Nerd Therapy's video I didn't know this, but they raced each other at the end of the Justice League movie. So that's something that's very iconic in DC comic history. The Flash and Superman racing each other to find out who really is the fastest man alive. It's Flash. Get over it, Superman, you're strong enough. Flash gets to be the fast one, okay? But anyway, so I really love this 2-pack. I'm definitely going to try and pick it up. There's still some cool ones being shared with GameStop, but the only one I really want is that, again, 5-star figure of gold Midas Batman. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it. I haven't seen the only 2 5-star figures, or no, I've seen more than that. I've seen Sally and Oogie Boogie from the Nightmare Before Christmas line. I've seen just about every one of the Harry Potter ones. No one is picking up those Harry Potter ones. Either that or the stores are getting them in buttloads, because I've been seeing them everywhere. I see them everywhere, but I haven't seen any of the DC comic ones yet. And it was a set that I'm still planning on getting them all, even Joker. That's how much I love this. I think they're adorable. But yeah, so this is definitely one I want to get. I may pick up a couple more of these, I don't know, from GameStop. I doubt it. But if the time is right, that SheerCon, maybe. I don't know yet. So Entertainment Earth is only getting one, and it is the Spider-Woman. I know a little bit about Spider-Woman. She was my ex's favorite, so I know a little bit about her. My ex is also the only reason why I know the names of the Ninja Turtles. I knew their names, I just didn't know which name went with what color, what name went with which color. I didn't know which name went with which. Why can't I say that? I didn't know what color headband went with each name. There we go. I say it the other way and I might be able to say it. But anyway, I really like this pop itself. I love the classic looking ones, like I said with Wonder Woman. So again, just like why I got Ant-Man during SDCC, because I thought it would look cool with the rest of mine, even though I don't have it displayed. Okay, you guys see the groups here? Like, I have Raven, I have Monster High, I have Beauty and the Beast, and Sonja and Conan. Most of my collection isn't like that. I have some of my Sailor Moon Pops together, I have some of my Deadpool, I have the Golden Girls, other than that, and my Once Upon a Time. Other than that, all the other things are just totally random. Maybe a couple more. I got a couple Harleys over there. I have all my Wonder Womans together, most of them. But the majority of my collection is very, very random. So, Ant-Man is not with the rest of the classic Marvel ones, but this one would still be a really cute one to add. I really love the webbing under her arms. So I think that's really cute, and I love the vibrant colors on her. It's really pretty. So FYE is getting a 3-pack Chrome of Superman. So I guess this is something that they're going to carry on doing throughout the league. Which again makes the Flash make more sense. I'm still not upset that I didn't get the Flash. And I probably won't be getting these. If I have the opportunity and I feel like it in the moment, I'll probably go ahead and get it. But at the same time, it's definitely something that I can easily say no to. Although I will say that, again, unlike the Flash, these colors make sense. We have red, silver, and blue. Silver is kind of a play on white. There's no such thing as a chrome white, I don't think so. Silver is about the closest you can get. And when you think of Superman classically, you think of him standing in front of the American flag. So red, white, and blue. The colors make sense. Unlike the silver one with the Flash, so. But anyway. What colors were they again? Flash? Yeah, red, gold, and silver. I still didn't get the silver. The other two made sense, but not the other. Let's see, which one else? There's not too much more than I want. I may. This is a bigger maybe than the Jan one. I may get the Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story. I don't have any Toy Story Pops. I realized that lately. I really want Jessie, but she's kind of expensive. Most of the Toy Story Pops are expensive. And I saw here lately where they're making a Slinky Dog one. That's gonna be really cool. I really want Slinky Dog. But anyway, if I don't get this one, again, no big deal. I do think it's really cute. I remember that scene from the movie, so I think it's really cool. But again, I don't collect rides too often. I have a handful, but they're bigger, they take up more space, so unless it's something that I really love, I probably will pass on it if it's a ride. Or it's Wonder Woman. I'll get it if it's Wonder Woman. That jet, and I got that jet on top of my TV. It's freaking huge. I got both. I got the pop rides of her on that jet. I got the action figure, and I got the dwarves all in a row on top of my TV. So yeah, they kind of take up space. The action figure don't, but the pop one really does. It just takes up a lot of space, both in and out of box. So I mentioned the Rock Candy of Pocahontas is going to be on Amazon. Also is the vinyl 2-pack of Mystery Minis. Funko, I know this is your thing and all, they're your products, but I'm pretty sure those are Mystery Minis. Pretty sure those are style of Mystery Minis. So I don't know why they're calling it vinyls other than the fact that it's a 2-pack. They're cute, don't get me wrong. I really like the black and white, and I really love the little plane that one is in. Again, if it pops up and it doesn't sell out in like 2 seconds and I get the opportunity to buy it, I probably will go ahead and do it. If I don't really care. Okay, nothing at Target I want. Nothing too much at the Funko shop. I may go ahead and get Jabberjaw. Jabberjaw is kind of in with the same boat as Funky Phantom. I remember him. I don't remember watching a cartoon with him. I think it was more like he was... I grew up watching Boomerang, and they had like those little songs and stuff from their cartoons that would take the place of commercials sometimes. I think that's where I remember him from. And it's a really cute looking pop. So if I get the opportunity like that Sam pop from SDCC, I may go ahead and get it. Now from Barnes & Noble, there's one I'm definitely getting, and there's one I want to talk about. The one I'm definitely getting is Supergirl. Finally, hallelujah, thank you God, we finally get Supergirl from the CW show. They've been saying since season 1 that they were going to be making Supergirl pops. We're about to start season 4 right now. Where are they? We finally got one, but we still need Alex. We still need John Jones. We still need John Jones as Hank Henshaw. We still need Wynn. We still need Guardian and James Olsen, both of them. We need Cat Grant, Lena Luthor. There are so many cool characters from this show that I want them to make. Can you guys tell I'm a little passionate about this? I want them to make Supergirl CW pops so bad. So I hope this means more will come in the future. So the last one I want to talk about, is the 3-pack creators from Game of Thrones that are also going to be shared with Barnes & Noble. So you have the writer of the series, George R.R. Martin, with the 2 directors, I believe. Now, I haven't read the books, I don't watch the show, but I know who George R.R. Martin is, and I respect him, because he's someone who is very much into the community. He's very much into the nerd community. He's been reading comics all of his life. He was very inspired by comics as a kid, and that's why he grew up to be the amazing writer that he is today. Now, a few months ago, maybe even a year ago, I don't remember, the History Channel made a documentary on superheroes, on comic books, and they were pretty much comparing the events in superheroes and creating superheroes and what was happening in the world at the time, and how comics are pretty much a retelling of our history, especially American history. And George R.R. Martin was one of the people that they had interviewed throughout the series. And in that interview, he mentions that he was at the very, very, very first San Diego Comic-Con. Not only was he there, he was the first person to sign up for it. He was the first person to buy a ticket. He was so much into comics. He didn't care that it was kind of ostracized at the time. You know, when people found out you liked comics back then, they thought you were like just a total nerd, and nerd wasn't a cool thing back then. But he didn't care. He was on the road to San Diego. He was going to that con because that's who he was. He was the very first person. And so I don't know if Funko was aware of that, but if so, why didn't they make him a SDCC pop instead of a New York Comic Con? Because I think that would make a lot more sense. You know, when you think about the person as a person and that little connection he has to SDCC, that would have made total sense. It would have been like a little Easter egg kind of thing going on. It would have been really, really cool. So yeah, that's just my thing with George R.R. Martin, and if anyone wants to know and you haven't realized it yet, that one will be sold separately from the 2-pack in a couple more months at Barnes & Noble as well. The exact same pop, same sculpt and everything, just by itself. So if you're wanting a whole bunch of other stuff on this list, you might want to hold off on the creators and just get the writer later on. No offense to the producers. But anyway, so the biggest ones I want off this list are really just the Supergirl and the Wonder Woman. Oh, I totally forgot about one. So also at Hot Topic, why did I skip over Killer Frost? I don't know. But there's also going to be Glow in the Dark Killer Frost. I'm really wanting that one too. I don't know how I skipped over her. I don't watch The Flash or Arrow. I know, I'm horrible. But I watched Supergirl, and DC Legends of Tomorrow. So I've seen the crossover episodes, so I know a little bit about her. And I think her story is awesome. Of what I know about it, I think she's a really cool character. Killer Frost is one of those that they manipulate the heck out of. Every time they put it in a different comic or a different show or a different cartoon or a different movie, it's always something different with her going on with her. And I like this adaptation of her. It's really cool. I need to watch The Flash. So yeah, I'm gonna be picking that one up too. But the only ones I really want is that Wonder Woman and the Supergirl. If I didn't get any other pops from this con, I'm still good. As long as I get those two, I'm good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you guys want for New York Comic Con. Are you happy with this list? Are you not? I know some people, Bearded Pop Hunter, are really disappointed in the releases this year. I think they're awesome just because SDCC for the DC wave for SDCC totally sucked this year. This one totally freaking rocks. And I'm a DC girl, so I'm so happy. I can't get over that Wonder Woman, that Supergirl. That's made my day, my whole freaking like month since they announced it. That's what's getting me through my operations management class, which is horrible. Anyway, yeah, I actually have a test in that class for the same day as New York Comic Con, and I have one. I have two tests that day. Of course, New York Comic Con for me had to fall on the same day as midterms. So I have two tests that day. One is at 8 o'clock in the morning. The other one is at 12:30. So as soon as that one lets out, I'm going to have to go to the store, be there as soon as it opens at 10, get my pops from all three stores. Some of them will have to get online. But from Hot Topic, GameStop, and Barnes & Noble, and get back to school and study. So I'll be busy that day. Anyway, but my last class is canceled because we don't have a test in there until the very last final, so yay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, it's a community, not a competition, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.